through yoga and they're releasing, what can they expect symptom wise? What happens to one when they that you've recognized as you can see it within the changes of them starting the process?
Yeah. I would say don't be surprised if the stillness is uncomfortable or if the uncomfortable feelings do come up. Particularly, I find at the beginning of practice, a lot of times it takes a little bit of time for the body to kind of settle in.
Right.
But usually it's magic. It's like at the end of the practice, people feel so good. But it's just kind of trusting and letting it go and just kind of
Yeah.
going through the practice. Sometimes it can be, oh, I did 1 minute of yoga, I did 1 minute of meditation, or 2 minutes of meditation. I feel like I should be more along than this, or I feel like I should be letting go of worries. But I think part of the practice too is being able to sit with those feelings that are maybe a little bit more uncomfortable and to allow them
Right.
to process. You know, it's important in the nervous system to also
Right.
process those feelings and to create space to let them go, which is a part
I
of the
love
practice
that
too.
you continue to use the word letting go. And so it sounds like you hold space for people who are doing a lot of releasing. What do you do to help them refill up as they're moving the energies? What do you do to help bring in the new energies for them? What do you do when you're doing that? Is it just happen naturally? What do you witness with that?
Sure. It can be in an intention of, I think a lot of times, I think as I'm just kind of being inspired here, I think the world wants to give to us. The
Yeah.
world and the environment wants to give to us, and God
Yes.
and the divine and spirit wants to give to us. But we hold on to and kind of, tighten ourselves, if that would make sense,
It does.
due to fear and other things a part of our human experience. So when we're willing to let go and to relax and let go of the fist, a lot of times that creates space for light and healing and other energies to come in and to help us. So
Yeah. And Kevin Lewis is an amazing soul. You want to give Kevin Lewis a follow. And Melinda's saying amen. And Louise is like, yay, we're back. So thank you for those who found us on
yeah,
YouTube.
absolutely.
I try to put a message on Derek Acor's page right now, really briefly, to let people know we're here. So we'll definitely have to look at that to see what happens if we get some more people this way. But you are truly a walking divine. And I say this because there is grace about you. There's elegance in the way your energetic body flows with the energies of letting go, but also welcoming your team to work through you. So
Thank
I
you,
want to
thank
say
you.
thank you, Aiden, for you being a service to community and to spirit, and for donating your time today for everyone. And so I like to open up the platform. It does look like some people found their way. It looks like Facebook is connecting. Yeah, we got Facebook back on. Yay!
Yay.
So we got Derek Akora's page working. All right. So cool. Now we got the people falling in. Awesome sauce. Okay, so Mr. Evan, I'm going to let you go to the comments and I'm going to go ahead and let you pick where you feel divinely guided. I'm going to use, while I help, I also will help follow your lead. I'm going to use this beautiful deck that I just got gifted to me, The Secret Language of Color Cards, which is gifted to me by my friend Gabi. I've never used them, but I'm going to use into my intuition and the colors because colors also play a role in healing. And so Aiden, baby, the floor is yours. You go where you want to go. And don't forget to follow my boy Aiden here so you don't miss out. Now that everything is up and going, I am so happy for this and for you, Aiden. Go ahead, baby boy. Yes, the
Yeah,
floor is yours.
absolutely. Um, So I'm instantly drawn to Valerie, that says that they would like a message. So as I just feel into this, um, I'm I'm instantly aware of a woman that would be connected to father's side of the family. I feel this possibly being an aunt figure or maybe an aunt of dad's. But as I just feel into this, for some reason that I feel like there's a connection to the firefighters or something like that. as I'm being impressed here, that there would be a connection there as well. But I'm being shown like brick and like I hear the ding 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 of the like fire or something connected to that. That might be connected to father or something along those lines here. Um,
Let's see if
but
she understands that. Let's
yeah,
give it a second. Valerie Love, is it Valerie Harris that you were drawn to? Do you
yes.
know you were Valerie Harris? Baby, are you here? Do you understand this? And for those that are just joining, welcome. Please don't forget to share. Don't forget to heart. Shout out to Derek Akora's page and Things Network for letting us be here as guests on your page. I'm waiting for Valerie to see if she can respond, just so we can know if we're with her or if we're not with her. It's always nice to do a nice check-in, right? Put my fancy goggle glasses on so I can see because a girl can't see. Where are you? I don't see you here, babe. I'll go ahead and leave it. Oh, not a firefighter. Okay, so Valerie Harris is with us, so she doesn't understand the firefighter. Do you understand everything else, my love? Great info, Aiden. Great link here. Thank you, Jennifer, for sharing the live, girl. Thank you, girl. We appreciate your love. Yes, she does. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Aiden. You're with her.
Okay. But I know that you said you don't understand the firefighter, and that's okay. But what I do want to go with this woman is a little bit of a quirky personality, or a little bit of a um kind of a quirkiness with her, like being very creative and kind of out of the box, I would say, with her as I just kind of feel into that. Like I feel like very artistic and kind of crafty, just kind of making things like that, as I connect in here. And I feel like that would be a connection to you as well, or you would kind of understand that too, in the way of a connection between her and you, maybe a special memory or something like that, that would be a significant common thing that you would have shared with her.
I love that. Let's see what she says to that. Miss Valerie, love, would you understand this? Thank you, Julie, for sharing. Thank you so much. And we're just waiting. What else do you want to add to it? Do you want to give a message?
Sure. Let me just feel into this. But with that energy, I do want to bring through that energy of kind of spontaneity and creativity in the present moment. Um, I feel like there is a need for that of some, and I know we're going to be working with colors, like working with the sacral chakra and like being creative and things like that.
Yeah.
It's interesting in my own work. The connection between intuition and spiritual life and also creativity. I feel like that's definitely needed here.
Yeah.
And I also feel like being creative in nature, or like
Mm,
um, doing, there's some connection there as well that I want to feel, that I want to bring forward here too.
mm,
It's bringing into my own mind of a place here locally that offers like a nature play and
mm.
things like that for younger children, but I feel like there's some kind of connection between creativity and also nature being involved here as well. So that's
I
what
love that.
I'm
And
getting.
I got a card for her. You know, Valerie, as you speak of nature, Aiden, I got free yourself from discomfort, pain. So there's that color red. So the red is coming in like that power of spirit. Look at how beautiful the flower is. Look how beautiful that card is, right? And I just want to give her a sense of like that energy around the spine. It's almost like let's move some energy around the muscles and the tissues as you talk about this grounding energy. So it's like let's bring her energy present. Let's bring it grounded. Let's let that separate cord anchor her. And it's just like spirit wants to give this beautiful halo of a connection to her. So I love when colors come in because there's this grace of energy, right? That just comes with it. And so for you, Valerie, I just want to give it's almost like love, not only the color for what you're going through, but I also want to bring that red to help sustain you with that love, that passion, that fire, that will. And so she says she really needed this. And so please take the love of spirit, that energy, that healing. Great job, Aiden. A beautiful link. Go ahead, babe. Go next where you feel drawn.
Okay, just really quickly, just wrapping up with Valerie here. Um, in some of the cards that I'm pulling here, as I was just kind of drawn here, I do feel though that there's some kind of period of chaos. I don't want to say chaos, but just as far as what I'm seeing here, or some difficulties in the present moment. But I want to say that as I look into the second card, that there's a spirit of perseverance, of getting through the end of the tunnel, and coming stronger at the end of the tunnel as well. So I want to connect with that as well. So thank you. All right, let's see here.
Yes, second, Aiden. We got some people watching on Facebook here. Want to give a quick shout out to Claudia, Michelle Meadow, Louise. Thank you for watching. Maria, is it Mario Jose? Thank you for watching. Shirley Wang, thank you for watching. I see you also, Nicole. So if you guys want to jump over to YouTube to participate in the comments, y'all, we'd love to have you over here as well. And for those on Derek Akora's page, shout out to you guys. And those on Things That Work, we give you so much love. Thank you, Jeremy York. Thank you, Samantha, for allowing us to be guest host on your platform. We're going to go ahead and let Aiden take the wheel, babe. Where do you want to go next?
All right. I'm being drawn to Angela here as I'm just working here.
Okay.
So, as I just tune into this here, with you, Angela, I'm getting more of an intuitive message, but I feel like there's a feeling in the present moment of feeling a little bit disconnected from a social group or a feeling of kind of connecting with community in that way. I feel a little bit of kind of a feeling of disconnection in the present moment with that. And as I'm feeling into that, I feel like there's also something that is wanting to be done in your present life. Of there's something that you're wanting to do, but and I feel like it's something having to do with personal life or getting out there. But I'm wanting to bring through here as well a sense of fear as well, or kind of hesitance toward making that step. Um, that I want to bring through here. And for some reason, I'm also being brought to like red grapes or something about grapes or like that purple, which is interesting here. Um, and as I am just continuing with that here and connecting with that, the grapes might be like connected to somewhere in the local area of like maybe grapes being grown locally or something like that. I don't know why I'm being brought to that.
I love
But
grapes.
yeah, grapes are great.
You know
Grapes
they
are great.
they use grapes to make wine.
Yeah,
I
that's right.
love vineyard time. I love that.
So with that here, with Angela, just kind of wrapping up here. Um, I do want to be brought to a little bit of evidence here with Angela. You love grapes, okay?
That's evidence,
Uh,
babe. That's the
yeah,
evidence.
yeah.
Yeah.
With you, Angela, I am wanting to be brought to the number six, if that's
Okay.
a connection here as well, or the month of June,
Uh-huh.
or a six in, but I want to go to a date, some kind of time, or a six being a significant like day of the month or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
if that can make sense as well. But I wanted to give you support here as well, and moving forward and connecting with community, and putting the self out there. It's interesting because this past week, my intention or the value that I had for my class was truthfulness and like being our authentic self and moving forward as our authentic self. So I want to express that to just kind of a general thing for everybody, wanting
Right.
to move through as our authentic selves and to take a step forward
Right.
into who we are.
I love that for her. Angela, for me, I just pulled a card for you, baby, in the color amber. Look at that beautiful color, right? And it's about creativity, awakening that creativity. But then I look down again and there's the color. You got a lot of oranges. And I thought, let me reshuffle this, baby, because all the oranges all up in the front, girl. So it's like that creativity, that inner goddess. It's all that awakening of look at, I can't make this up. coral. So it's like the oranges are coming for you, babe. So it's like really working with that sacral chakra, right? Maybe get a piece of amber. But as I sit with this, I even look down, and my mother's beautiful rose that I have of her pin is also got that beautiful orange yellow color as well, right? So it's like let's restore that solar plex. Let's bring in that confidence. Let's bring in that love and the emotions. What sits in the sacral is the emotions, whether it is sadness, whether it's anger, whether it's frustration. Our emotions sit within that sacral chakra. So I would definitely work with the goddess pose. Do some stretching there within the lower base of your chakras and strengthen that energy as you take the leap of faith on you, baby. You got this. And I say, God bless. Okay, Mr. Aiden, go ahead. You're next.
Okay.
And for those who are sharing, thank you so much. Zoe Doby, we will see you Sunday. Thank you, Kevin, for being here and holding space. And also, you guys, let's put some orange hearts in the comments, y'all. Let's put some orange hearts in the comments to send Angela Smith out with some extra as she takes the leap of faith on her next journey. Okay, Mr. Aiden, go ahead.
All right. With Kath and OB, I want to say, I'm wanting to come to them here. And as I am tuning in here, Kath, I want to be brought to like being a collector of little trinkets and like having a lot of little like trinkets and little doodads and things that you might kind of collect in your like just present like in your free time or just having
Mm-hmm.
them kind of around here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel if that would make sense at all, just to like confirm that I'm here with you.
I love knickknacks. This is who you're talking to.
Kath, yeah, yep.
Okay, Kath, we are with you, babe. Would you understand this? And shout out to everybody sending the orange hearts. Mari, Jackie, Tracy, Julia, Irene, Samantha. You guys are rocking it with the orange hearts. Thank you so much. Erica, Deborah Ward, Keith. Thank you so much. We're sending you lots of love, Keith, as you are in your healing journey, Keith. If you're leaving, I say God bless and thank you for being here, honey. We're sending you lots of love and holding you as you're going through your healing stages right now, my friend. I see you. And we're waiting for Kat. People do pop in and out, so close with a message for her since she hasn't responded, Mr. Aiden.
Okay. Just as I'm tuning in with this, I
Oh, she's here.
okay,
She's here.
Kath's here.
She's here.
Okay.
She's here.
Let's see. Okay, as we wait for that confirmation
I
on the
love
last
this.
thing, as I am just feeling into this, um, I do feel a connection to an uncle here in spirit as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to go to maybe mom's brother, or there's a
Ooh,
connection to mom's side of the family that I feel like would have to be understood here.
okay.
But as I am being brought to this in my awareness, let's see, I'm being drawn to come to the cards here, so I'm just gonna shuffle here a little bit.
Let's do it. Kath girl, say a yes and I don't know, maybe. Oh, little, she likes the trinkets.
Great.
Okay.
Okay. So with this, I do feel that there's a little bit of a difficult emotional something going on here. Um, but I do feel like it's kind of along the same lines of what we've been talking about, of that there's something that's being held on to that is no longer serving you, I feel.
Ah,
Um, and I feel
Randango.
like it also is something with the mind, like there's some kind of thought process that isn't helpful or something like that that I wanted to talk about here. That I want to be and express that there might be something that and it's just observing that and just being like observant of that,
Mm-hmm.
and to maybe be willing to let go of that and just kind of observe and see the effects of how that kind of thought process is here.
Mm-hmm.
um let's see here.
Oh, hi, Noreen.
because I feel like also this kind of thought process that might be holding back
Hmm.
might be affecting some passion or some new thing kind of coming in here. Um, that is kind of a passionate, strong, kind of masculine energy here, but I do feel like there's a connection to that here as well.
Hmm.
Um, I want to be also brought to the uncle that I brought through
Yes.
earlier,
Hmm.
but I want to also talk about some difficulties that he had in his life.
Okay.
And I feel like also disconnection with the family as well. Like, yeah, if there's like a disconnection with something that he was also going through um, in his own life that maybe would have isolated him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I feel like it's connected to emotional and mental health or behavioral something here.
Wow.
But I feel like there was a burden that he kind of had in his own life that he's kind of also encouraging you to let go of as well in your own
Mhm.
life. It might not be the same situation, but I want to
Mhm.
give that here as well. So thank you.
Wow, God bless. You know, Kath, when I pulled a card for you, I wanted to go with the color aqua, as I love the water that comes with that, right? And I look at this card and it's about peace and calm. It has the number 33, which equals 6, you know? So I would look up those angel numbers to see what they mean for you. As I feel into your essence and your energy, I just want to bring a little comfort, a little love, a little peace and harmony in your life. I want to also bring the color green and the color white, and I also get a little tint of red as he focused on the mental. Here the red is also here taking and connecting you to that power of self and spirit. As I feel the white, it's like bringing that angelic realm closer to you. As I go into the green, it's almost like healing around the feet. Again, we're not doctors, we're not diagnosing, we're just bringing energy. And so let spirit move the energy through the spine as your spine of your nervous system is being infused with these colors. And I just say God bless, and I just thank you for letting us hold space for you at this moment, Kath. And I say thank you. Great job. Where are we
Yeah,
going
thank you.
next, Aiden?
Oh goodness. Where are we going?
Are you okay now? Now that we're up and loading, are you good?
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, woo, let's go.
All right, let's
You
see
got the
here.
baby ready to play now. Hey, Ricky, thanks for being here from across the pond. Let's do this. Let's give Aiden some love. He's from Texas, y'all. Drop in the comments where you're from. Say hello to Aiden, and this way we can give some love back to Aiden for holding space, so we know where you guys are at, and then he could be drawn because people come in and out. So where are you from? Say hello to Aiden. We would love to have him be acknowledged today as he holds space for community and spirit. Michigan. Kat says, thank you too. I love that, Kat. Much love to you, gorgeous. Thank you. Look at the Chicago. Hey, Tom from Chicago. Hey, honey from New York, from the UK, Liverpool, California. Absolutely adore this. Jesse's from California. Thank you, Tracy. Hello to Aiden from Melinda. Look at this. Canada, Columbia's here for you, Aiden. New Jersey. That's what's up, Miss Fire Marty. We watch Madi on Tuesdays on Instagram. If you guys don't follow Celeste Serenity Fire, give her a follow. Look at the Wales is here for you. We're here from the Wales. Hey,
Wow.
Aiden. I
Yeah,
know.
good. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for
Austin,
being here.
Texas. Gabi,
Whoop.
woo, Gabby's the one that hooked it up with the colors. So everybody shout out
Nice.
to Gabby from Texas, from Austin, because you guys get the color energy today because of my girl Gabby. So shout out to Miss Gabby there. And Mr. Aiden, are you ready now that you got, look at this, not far from Elvis. I love Elvis.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, fun fact, Elvis has a little ranch up in Ojai where I'm by. So I love to cruise by there. So
Oh,
beautiful
awesome. Okay.
deck, Gabi. Okay. I have them. We're going to be studying colors with spiritual readings by Zoe on Sunday. I cannot wait also. Okay. You ready?
Awesome. All right, so I want to go to Anil. It's a little bit higher up here, so hopefully they're with us still.
Okay. Wait, what's the name?
Um, Anil.
Anil. Anil.
Yeah.
Where were they from?
I don't UK it says.
UK is in the house.
But what I
Oh,
am
there we
being
are.
Yeah, awesome. So what I am being brought here is a sense of I'm being brought to my throat chakra or that kind of area of in kind of my own experience as well with being brought through here, of wanting to speak a truth or wanting to be expressive here as well. Because I feel like there's a little bit of a shy or reserved kind of energy here that I'm feeling with you, Anil, and I want to bring through that it's okay to express yourself, and even if it brings a little bit of a disagreement, or if people believe different things or things like that, because I feel like there's things that you're wanting to say that are wanting to be expressed in the world, that will be helpful, or it's gonna really speak to people here, that I'm wanting to be brought through here. Um, for some reason, I'm being brought to Saint Elizabeth, for some reason, and as I'm tuning into that, um, I was being drawn to uh, a church area. Like I was seeing like a church, a window that's like circular. My mind was wanting to go to like Notre Dame, but it kind of looked
Ooh,
like that. But it might not be like that necessarily. Um, but as I just am tuning in here, I do want to bring forth that there is kind of an energy of wanting to make that decision of, okay, this is my stance, or I'm going to say this, and being very clear with, setting boundaries and things like that. That's coming through here, just kind of off the cuff. But I feel also there's like a, do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I do it? Do I not do it? Of kind of a balance here of something that's going on. Um, and I feel like it's spiritually connected as well. Um,
I
it
agree.
might also be connected to work as well, that there's kind of a balance between personal life and spiritual life,
Mm-hmm,
or maybe getting out there or something like that. That I want
mm-hmm.
to kind of give that feeling here as well.
Right.
I do want to also talk about a grandfather figure that would be on mom's side that I know is connected to the military in some way, and he's wanting to bring through support here. I'm wanting to bring through a connection of Arthur and also Joseph. That would be a connection here as well.
Yes. Good job.
Um, so I Yeah, I'm really being drawn to the Joseph. The Arthur may also be a connection here, but I'm wanting to bring through that as well. So that's I'll turn it over and say God bless.
And I don't know if Neil's still here. Neil, honey, are you still here? Shout out to those who are watching, Miss Sheila Martin, also on my personal page. We see you, Ricky. Thank you so much for being here and holding space. We're waiting for Neil to see what they say. I agree with you. As I was pulling the cards, I kind of was like, oh, you know how when you go to a tarot and they're like, I don't want that card, give me another one. And I'm just like, oh, well, that's cool. And then I got another one. I was like, oh, that's cool. So I was just like getting different cards for him. But you were hitting on point so much of what was being brought forward with the cards. He's still here. So I hope this makes sense to you, Anil, as I feel into the energies with you. I just want to give you the strength to strengthen your faith, right? Lilac is the color that I got. So we're going to restore that faith as you go through your journey. It felt very much like a spiritual awakening, a spiritual journey for him. Did it not? Did it?
Yeah,
It kind of felt like they were building his energy up. It's like, I want to give you that believe in yourself. I want to give that like you. It's almost like that Wi-Fi when we talked about earlier, the faith, right? That
Erica
always,
says that never happens.
dude, that always happens. I don't want that card. I want another one. Go back, change it. It's like, oh, look at this is so cute. I've never. This is the first time I'm working with this deck. So, Cherry, live an extraordinary life. Look at that richness. Isn't that such a pretty color? So these are the ways that we work with colors. For me, when I get the colors to present itself to me, I visualize it going through my eyes, through my ears, through my tongue, my nose, and like I infuse that. I can wear the colors. I, drink the colors. I eat the colors, and I embody that energy. And like, what chakra system am I working through with that specific color? So like orange came up. It's like, okay, I need to tap into my creativity. Let me color. Let me get some art going. Let me draw. let me work on some puzzles, So how are you going to infuse the colors into your body? We're giving you the colors, but how will you incorporate the energies as you leave today's event, right? It's like, okay, Debbie said, boom, blue. It's with the throat chakra. And let me focus on my throat. I will hear, I will listen, I will speak clear with love and gentleness, right? Wear a little aquamarine, eat some greens. I think the green goes with the throat chakra there. Cleaning out the throat, a little salt water, gargle with some salt water, helps clear out the energies. There are a lot of things that we can do to move the energies, not just with yoga, not just with the physical body, but also with the intent, as Aiden has brought that forward today. Moving the energies with the color is just going to help. I just hope this makes sense for you guys, because we're throwing you the colors, we're telling you what to do, and now you have a little exercise to leave with to continue the baby steps as you move forward in your journey. Aiden, take the mic. It's back to you. Where do you want to go?
Here. All right, Tracy, I'm gonna come to you, Tracy Hilton.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Hi, Tracy. Hi,
and with
yeah.
you, Tracy, I do feel like I'm wanting to be brought to. I feel like there's something that's been brought up in multiple readings or multiple somethings that's been coming up that I feel like maybe has been, I don't want to say brushed off, but I just want to bring that through here as something that's been brought up multiple times in kind of a spiritual environment here, or synchronicities or things kind of in the environment, um that I feel like there's been similar things that have been happening, just like kind of one after another, kind of the same thing here, that I wanted to be brought through here. Just as I tune in here to this here, I feel like there was also a motivation coming through to work in a particular way. But I feel like there's a motivation to work particularly with animals in some way here, that would be connected in some way. Um, but I feel like there is a little bit of a let me just hear it one more time kind of thing of but
Mm,
I want to I want to bring through uh that this kind of sense of energy of this feeling of it's like there's so much support in that way of, being reminded over and over and over again in that way of this is the path, this is the path, this is the path, but it's also taking a step toward that path, of being brave
mm,
enough to kind of step toward that path. I
right,
feel is connected here in some way, so thank
right.
you.
I love that. What a beautiful message for her. And it's all about action, right? Taking action. We manifest, we do the seeds, and we put the desires out. She says yes. And so I love that you say that for her. Let me pull a card. We want to say shout out to Lynn on Facebook watching, and also Michael Zen. Thank you for being here. We absolutely love this. Let's give her some white hearts. Let's give Tracy some white hearts. And the reason I say that is because I got lighten up. The white, light it up. And then I look down, there's another white, which is the pearls, right? And I shuffled, I promise I shuffled. And so when I look at this and I pull this forward, I also get the color red. So let's look at that. It's like connect to the divine, lighten up, and free yourself, baby, free yourself. And so sometimes when we are going through changes, what creates the change is the way we think about the circumstances, and not only the way we think about it, but with the thought, it creates the movement. And when we set the intention, then we also feel it, and then we also put into action, and we take the steps to make it transpire, to go into that transformational state, right? All of a sudden, spirit just gives me this caterpillar, and I get the sense it's like you were in the cocoon, and I want to break her out of the cocoon. It's like let the
Mm,
butterflies, let the wings fly, girl. Let the sun hit it. It's like start getting into that state of just embodying that sweetness that's waiting for you. And that's what I get. But I get a gentleman in spirit who's a father who feels very much, as he takes me to the heart, as you've gone through some grief, and he's just giving you that gentleness, that upliftment is a sense I get. I do hear the name Henry also. And so I also know when his energy comes in, he's your protector. But not only that, I get the sense he's leading you. So even though you feel you don't know where you're stepping into next, the unknown and the mystery is a gift. So take that and take his love. And I say, God bless. So, Mr. Aiden, you're doing an amazing job. I know we had a rough start with the system software issues, but how are you doing? Aiden, how are you holding up?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, just as we're wrapping up here, yeah, so thankful for everybody being here, and so thankful to be a part of the community and to spend time here with Spirit and with everyone here,
Thank you.
and to be of service.
I
So,
love that.
thanks so much for having me.
Oh, Aiden, it's a delight having you. Aiden has to go to school, guys. So, Aiden, leave us with a collective message and let us know where people can find you. I will stay on because we did have some software issues to do some more messages. So, for those, don't go nowhere. Aiden, where can people find you and what's the collective message you want to leave us with?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can find me on Instagram at Medium Aiden. You can find me on Facebook as my public page, Aiden Brock Evidential Medium. You can find my website. The link tree should be connected in that way
It will.
on there. But my collective message here is that kind of let's see here. With the feeling of getting out of the cocoon and becoming the butterfly, I feel like that's a big collective energy here right now
Right.
that is being brought forward. And it's a little bit scary coming out of the cocoon.
Ooh, yes.
It's light. I have wings that don't work yet. I have to sit in the sun. But we're being prepared to sit in the light and to fly away into whatever is coming up for us. So I want to give that as a collective message that as we are ready to come out of the cocoon and become our butterflies, that we take that leap of faith and we fly.
Oh my God, what a beautiful message, Aiden. I agree. When we step into the unknown, it's very uncomfortable, and there is an uncomfortableness. And if it's making you uncomfortable, I say, congratulations, you're in it. And so, with that message, I wholeheartedly receive that. And I say thank you to you and to your spirit teams for delivering that forward and being a service today. We'll let you go. Everybody say bye bye to Mr. Aiden. Don't leave. Let's give Aiden some hearts. Aiden, all you got to do is just hit the end and it'll take you right out. And I will
Okay,
message you later. Okay, friend?
great,
I'm
awesome. Thank you.
so
Thank you,
proud
everyone,
of
so much for
you.
being here, for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy your next class. Okay. He did so good, didn't he, guys? Wasn't he so cool? First and foremost, my apologies on the software issue. Unfortunately, there were some issues when it came down to StreamYard. It was not leaking. So because of that, I'm just going to hold space for a little bit here for all of you. Let's see who's still here, who popped in, who pops out. Let's give some love to Aiden. Absolutely, spirit messages, please. Samantha, Melinda, Irene, Jennifer, girls, thank you for being here. Sheila Martin, thank you for being here. I see you on my personal page. Tracy, thank you also for being here. Thank you for all of you for being a service to spirit. Hey, 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 Miss Stacia, thank you for my new painting that Rex had painted for me. And I love how he was drawing me. And if you guys don't see it and you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you can see the portrait that her husband drew. It's a Dia de los Muertos and it's a painting, and he kind of caught my essence in that. And I simply adore it. He did a beautiful job. I'm putting my fancy glasses back on. Lauren, thank you for being here. Michelle, thank you for being here. Okay, so let's go. Julia, I want to come to, ooh, my body starts to hurt as spirit comes close. Julia, I want to come to you really quickly if you don't mind, if I may work with you. Julia, Mapstone is where I'm going. I know that my team is automatically bringing discomfort to my body. I know a woman is stepping forward, and the essence that comes in is something around the chest and around the heart area here. I feel like it has to do with either some inflammation around the chest. I'm not a doctor, nor do I diagnose. I hear the name Dorothy as well, so I know Dorothy is also connected. Not necessarily that it's her name, but a name that's being brought forward. And I hear aunt is the sense I get with this. If you would understand this, Julia is where I'm going. If you would understand this, I'm going to wait. Julia Mapstone is where I'm with. A woman in spirit. I feel my head hurts. I feel very weak. I feel very tired. I get the sense that a little energy and a little upliftment is coming your way as well. You have anxiety. Oh, I just felt that, baby. I'm so sorry. God bless you. And as I say, the spirit is just coming in to bring in the strength. I know that life has not been easy for you, as you have acknowledged that, but also at the same time, I just want to let spirit come in close to you here. As I say this, connect to your deepest knowing. Look at that beautiful color of this card. Meg, I hope I'm saying it, Magneta, right? My nan is Dorothy. God bless you. Thank you so much. So I know that this woman is stepping forward as she comes close to you. I also know that I have to acknowledge your aunt. As I say this here, family is very important, but I know that you've also been in that cocoon and you've been going through your journey within self. As I say that with you, it's like I want to give you that strength to get up. I'm going to give you that strength around the body. And I also know things have happened very fast with a gentleman where either you did not get to say goodbye or you did not get to be there. And so as this energy is impressed upon me, they're just saying, I'm perfectly fine. This person, as I comes to my closeness here, to my awareness, I get the sense that it's time to step out of the grief and do something that's going, and again, grief is a journey, right? So grief is a personal journey. And so I don't want you to take that as, let me correct that for me as an individual here. Take your time, but I feel like he wants to bring joy. Let me rephrase that as bring joy, upliftment your way is a sense I get. And it's like, I feel like with this woman here, sweetness was very significant. I feel like she used to have these dolls or like these knitted dolls because all of a sudden I'm seeing these knitted dolls and I see like Barbies. And so it's like that inner child love is a sense that's impressed upon me here. If you would understand this, Julia, is what she's bringing forward. And I feel as she comes in, it's like she's bringing healing around that inner child, around this energy that you're feeling at the moment. And she's just infusing you with strength. And I just say, babe, you got this. And I say, God bless. So thank you guys. Let's send her some orange. Let's send her some orange and let's send her some orange hearts if you don't mind. I want to give you the rainbow as well. So the little rainbow that comes to you. So you got this, baby. Take your time. Yes, that's what I saw. Oh my God. So she used to make those. That's insane. So she definitely is bringing that forward for you as also the inner child. Cause I also saw Barbies as well. I feel like those paper dolls, like either you had a dollhouse and I feel like, you used to go and you remember those little paper dolls that we used to play with where you would decorate them or have them dressed. Cause that's what was brought forward to me. So I thank you guys for sending her the orange hearts. Let's go ahead and see where I go next. Let's go. I'm going to try to get as many messages as I can. Let me make sure I am okay with time. Let me get off of Things Network just to be safe for time. If anyone's following me on Things Network, just follow me on YouTube and you can join the comments. And I'm going to get out of that one because the time.